And then, we hooked up with Akon. And, here we are right now doing what we do. And then, the songwriting thing actually, we had a real crazy buzz in Atlanta as far as the underground level. And, it just stayed as a buzz. It never really went to that next level. And then we had an opportunity to write on Akon's album, Convicted. We wrote number 5 on that album. It's a song called The Ring.
The Ring,
Yeah, and then after we did that, then we just started getting mad calls from a bunch of different A&Rs and different labels, like, y'all songwriters? And, we was broke, so we was like, yeah. They don't write any kind of song.
Exactly.
And then, sooner or later we got a pub deal, and then, we just started getting a lot of placements, man, And for those who don't know, we wrote If This Isn't Love for Jennifer Hudson, When I Grow Up for the Pussycat Dolls, Put It On Ya, Guys, My Life, Your Entertainment, Usher and T.I., Roller Coaster, Janet Jackson, Mrs. Glass, Leona Lewis. We was on DJ Khaled last album, we was on Ace Hood last album, we was on Beanie Siegel last album. And, we got a lot of upcoming stuff. We did 2 joints with Cardinal Official for his new album. And, we still doing some more writing thing. We about to get in with Chris Brown the whole of next week to work on his new album. And, of course, the Rock City album is in the making. And, the movement is PTFAO. And I gotta say what that means, because every time I say it, people are like, what does that mean? So PTFAO stands for Put the F-Bomb Album Out.
I know that's right. So it say that y'all all brothers. So y'all all brothers, or?
Yeah, it's, Rock City consists of me. My real name is Timothy, but, some people call me Don't Talk. And my brother, his name is Teron. A lot of people call him the spokesman. And we make up the group Rock City. And my homie Verse, who's here with me, that's like our best friend, like, no gimmick. Like, we really boys for real. We all came up together since middle school. He's from St. Thomas as well. And, just so happened, we label mates. He signed to Interscope, we're signed to Interscope. And, we set out to do what we're doing now since we was kids. And, we finally getting to live it out right now. So it's a blessing, man, to all be here together doing what we love.
It's like a full circle, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got a chance to grow up together now. Y'all doing it real big. That's really what's good. That's really what's good. So I also see that y'all wrote stuff for Cassidy and Busta Rhymes and Mario. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. We did a record with Busta Rhymes. It was like a Caribbean type record. It was called Let Me See You. And it was like, if you got money in your hand, let me see you. And from your wedding brand, let me see you. Let me see your hand. It was a real Caribbean. I
remember that song, dog.
Yeah, Busta was snapping on it.
Yes, he always snapping.
And he actually got on one of our records. We did some joints with Mario, Music for Love. Is anybody familiar with that song, Music for Love? We wrote that. And it's another song on that last album he put out called Skipping. We wrote that as well. And, we've been doing a lot of work, man. We did some stuff for Jesse McCartney. We worked with Ashley Simpson. Plies, like I said, when I put it on, girl, when I put it on.
Wow.
Yeah, that's me and my brother all day. That's crazy. And something, a lot of people be like, so how can we tell a Rock City record as far as when y'all write something?
Yeah, let them know. 9
times out of 10, it's us, because you either hear this in the beginning. It's one of these 2 things. You either hear, right about no, or you hear my brother screaming all over the record like, word, wide, mayday, and hey, like if this isn't love, hey, tell me what it is, hey, that's my brother screaming all in the background.
That's the signature. I'm going to be looking for that from now on, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell everybody, yo, that's Rock City, though, these boys is crazy.
Right about
Definitely. So how did y'all first get linked with Akon, man? Because a lot of people, I'm an artist myself, and everybody think it's easy, man, like to get on. So tell the people how long it kind of took y'all to finally get that break that y'all was looking for.
Man, first of all, let me say this. It's a lot of times you go places and there's people like, man, I'm in, let's say, Wisconsin, for instance, hypothetically speaking. Just, man, I'm in Wisconsin. It's hard out here trying to come up as an artist, man, because nobody don't come here. Bruh, we from St. Thomas Virgin Islands. Born and raised, like, not like my parents from there, and I lived there my whole life. We had to leave St. Thomas in order to get where we at right now, to accomplish the things that we've been, doing now. And then even when we first left, we was in Miami, like, it was like 01, 02, and nothing wasn't moving. And we moved to Atlanta, like, around that same time, 01, 02, and we was in Atlanta, and, like, nothing didn't really start moving for us till 06, that's when we did our deal with Akon. So we was grinding that whole time. And, of course, we got the the sob story, I could sit here and tell y'all our whole life story and stuff we've been through, but that'd take up too much time. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we went through the struggles that many or almost all up-and-coming artists go through. And of course, you know, a lot of people think the Virgin Islands is all beaches and palm trees. But we from the ghetto, like the poor upbringing. Yeah, that's where we come from. So we ain't never had nothing. Like we had to work our way to where we at. And how we came about with meeting with Akon was Akon's DJ. His name is Benny D. He's from St. Thomas, and he's one of our best friends as well. And he was actually our DJ. And we met Akon. Prior to Akon being who he is right now, this is before he did his deal, and you know he was a fan of what we do. We was definitely a fan of what he was doing, and he was just getting ready to do his deal, and he needed a DJ to go on the road. So we was like, yo, you need to mess with our DJ. Like he's really dope, you know, not just because he was our man, but like if you ever go to the Akon show and you just watch his DJ, he really dope for real.
He is the show.
Yeah, like he is the show for real. And, you know, so Akon became who he is right now. And, you know, Benny just stayed in his ear, like, every day, like a nag. Like, yo, you need to sign my boys. I'm telling you, you need to sign them, you need to sign them. And then sooner or later, like I said, our buzz started getting crazy. And then it got back to Akon, like, yo, them Rock City.
They got to see it and believe it.
Yeah, and then Akon came out to one of our shows back in Atlanta. And he saw us performing, and then that's when he was like, oh, yeah.
He was a believer.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I mean, but everybody, you know, it's a building process. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a work in progress. But now what's important is y'all here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all right here on Worldwide Radio right now. And I'm interviewing you. If you weren't hot, you wouldn't be sitting across from me. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Worldwide, we get ready to get into this next joint. We got more Rock City coming up. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of somebody that it took a while for them to get where they at, we're going to bring y'all this joint right quick. Swizz Beatz, that Oprah. Y'all already know. Y'all keep it locked.